Hey guys, I'm back. Today is 11/27/2017, the weekend of Thanksgiving, and I was finishing up my mini everlasting. I wanted to show you a couple of products that I've been using, and then we'll go through the flip through of the mini everlasting. This is lace that I used in the book, and it's from Ken Oliver Vintage Trim. I'll have that listed below. These are the Tim Holtz. I think they're called, they're children, adults, and it's an assortment of 7 pieces. I'll have that listed below as well. I used some of those. I didn't use all of them. I also use my Sizzix trim. I'll have that listed below if you're interested. These are beautiful, by the way. I use this 12 by 12 paper pad, French Riviera. And I also I used to make jewelry, so I did a couple of stick pins. I did just a couple of embellishments, not too much because this album took a long time to complete, and I was following Jennifer but not using the same paper line that she was using, and using different elements, so that you can see that it can be done with a different type of paper line and using different elements while staying within that same theme, which is the shabby chic theme. Alright, so we're going to put this to the side. This is my bow maker. Okay. And then here is the album. That's the front of the album. The side of the album. This is the lace I just showed you, and then this is eyelash trim. This is part of course, the French Riviera line. This is trim that I got from Hobby Lobby, and then that's the back. So let's go ahead. As I said, it's just going to be a flip through. All of these flowers I handmade. This is a Thinlit. This I made on a paper clip. Put a little flower. Oh, I gotta use my other hand. Put a little, see, on a paper clip, a white paper clip, just to stick it down in there. This I got from Hobby Lobby, and this is one of the pins that I've made. I can't pull it out because it's glued down so that it doesn't move back and forth. Okay, so that's your front page. Trying to get a good angle here. I hope you can see that. This is a little paper clip that you can use. And, oh shoot. This is a tuck spot. I'm going to try not to lift the book. I don't know if you can see well or not. This, I put a little acetate in there, behind there, so that you can tuck a picture in there. This is lace trim that I bought at the at a vintage shop. And then this is lace trim, and this is lace trim that stretches. So that I believe is like binding for sewing. Alright, let's move to this page. I'm really hoping you can see everything here. I don't want my hand to get in the way. Okay, this is the first page. I did some cutouts. This pulls out for picture, a picture here, and you can put a picture here. So that's a little tuck spot there. This was part of this frame. Goes in the center, but I decided to use it as a decorative element. This is more lace. I sewed in between that to kind of ruffle it, and that's where you can journal. And then we have another piece here that you can journal on, and this is also one of those dies, this die actually, this one that I showed you there, just for some decorative elements. So we'll have a pocket here. And then over here, this is an actual insert. Okay. And that goes there. And so you can put 2 pictures on that side. Again, this is a picture frame. You can tuck a picture in there. These are little doilies that I found, believe it or not, at the dollar store. I don't know how well you can see that, but I put 2 here and then 2 here. This is a pocket, a short pocket. I did the eyelash trim on there. And then you can just tuck it here, as well as putting oh goodness, it escapes me. This is a doily template from LDRS. This is also a die, and you can also tuck something in there. This one here, I embellished this with some rhinestones there, some gems. This here is another area for putting pictures. And I inked it up with green ink, brown ink, and then the black ink. And then I used my my pencil, my watercolor pencil, to kind of make that look a bit smoother, to spread that out. Okay, and then here, this has magnets. You can put a little picture there and here, as well as here. Okay. So, as I said, this album was really time consuming. I was following Jennifer as she was, you know, creating hers, but of course using my own paper. I used what I had basically. This is a pocket. I hope you can see that. And then I added a tuck. You can take that out, add a picture here, add a picture here, or journal on it. You know, it's yours to do what you want. This is a gift for someone, and this is going to be posted on my Etsy page. I love this stone here. This is called, I think these are dewdrops. And then I made this flower. Love the way the flower came out. Okay, and then this folds out like this. This is going to be upside down to you, but oh, let me do it this way. So here, this pulls out. You can put a picture right on top. This pulls out. Again, you can put a picture right on top. And then I put a little flower. I added it to that paper clip. And that too is a tuck spot there. And it goes all the way down. This here, you can add your picture here and tuck it right in. And then you push those down like that, and it should stay. Close that up there. And then this is another, see if I can get this out without breaking it. I can't see what I'm doing here. There it is. There it is. And then for another picture. And the blue lace trim I dyed with my alcohol inks. And I added some eyelash trim there, which I love. And then this is a die as well. I cut 2 out for each end. And then I added this paper clip with a little flower. And then you could, and a heart in the back. It says love. You can journal on either side. And the same thing here. I didn't want to do too much because this book, while I didn't do too much. The paper line is very busy, and I don't think you need to add much, but it's fun embellishing the little bit that I did. Okay, and just make it go there. All right, and let me use my left hand here. This is a doily die. I'm using this as a tuck spot. I put the bird cage there so that it's a tuck spot as well. See there? And then behind the doily, another tuck spot. So we have 3 tuck spots here. The doily, the bird cage, and then this. I think that came out really pretty. And then again, I'm not going to pull that out. This is for pictures back and forth. And I use that as a little tab. And then here's another page. I added these hearts with the blue stones and a pearl. There we go. And then I also added, I don't know if you could see that, but I frosted my glass on there. And then you could see the lighthouse behind there and the boat. And then this pulls out like this. And this is a tuck spot as well. This is a tuck spot. I have to put, that's one of my last pieces. And I only have 4 pages in this book because it was a lot to do. So, this is the last page. I put a little paper clip there with eyelash trim. I made that as well. And then this page has a magnet in the center. You can journal here. And then I have a magnet there. This is the actual French Riviera. And then this, I thought, was a good idea. This is a manifold that doesn't come with this paper line, but it came with the other paper, with another paper line. And I thought the passengers who went on this trip could put their name, their the family that they went with, time, destination, and also notes. And then, you know, it's a keepsake. You know who went on your trip with you, whether it was a boat ride, a cruise, whether it was a plane ride, you know, whatever trip you took, a boat ride. And then I put a little Velcro so that it sits there like that. Closes here and closes here, and the magnet's in the center. See, and it holds it. And then I of course use the this, I forget what this is called. This is for calluses. I bought this at the dollar store. Don't laugh at me. Okay, and then this is the back of the book. Well guys, I hope that you enjoyed this walkthrough, and we will begin with our next project next week. Alright guys, thank you for joining me. Like this video if you like, subscribe so that you do not miss the next video, and also comment. And any suggestions that you'd like to put in your comments would be welcome. Take care.